Welcome back to Shooting the Breeze. If you watched the very first video I ever posted, it was comparing the recoil for different grips on this Ruger Super Redhawk in 44 Magnum. Today, we'll shoot some water jugs with it to see how different loads perform. We're also going to shoot that knockdown target that we shot with both comparing the Berettas and with sighting in that AR where we kind of took out our GoPro. Let's take a look at the targets and then we'll get started. Here's our knockdown targets. You might have seen these when we compared our Beretta 92 FS Brigadier and a Beretta 92 A1. And if you look close, these impacts here where the metal isn't damaged very much, these are 9mm impacts. But then we shot it with a 223 and an AR doing some load testing, and these craters here, and this pretty bad and deep one there and there, and you can see it on all these. This is 5.56, and they dimple our target pretty bad. So I would say these targets are not suited for AR for any long-term use. Well, we're going to try them today with the 44 Magnum because I figure 44 Magnum is kind of between 9mm and an AR-15 or 5.56. We have two different rounds we're going to try. First, we'll try these Defense Dynamics, and it's 240 grain jacketed hollow point going 1,330 feet per second. And if they hold up to that, we'll give it a try with these Buffalo Bore, and they are 340 grain going 1,533 feet per second. This is a plus P plus load. Let's see if these knockdown targets can handle it. Okay, I'm going to shoot the jug on the left with the 240 grain jacketed hollow point, and the jug on the right with a 340 grain plus P plus hard cast Buffalo Bore round. Okay. That second round's a lot more potent. Let's go take a look. Well, this one shot only, it seems like the hollow point really opened that up. Whereas the hard cast Buffalo Bore round, it just kind of punctured right through. It did some damage. It cracked it pretty good. But that hollow point sure mangled it up. Let's try a penetration test and see how far they go through jugs. All right, well, that was pretty eventful. The damage was fairly similar, but I think with this test, where we see how many water jugs it goes through, we'll get a better sense for the difference between those two rounds. What we have is 6 of these water jugs, and followed by 4 milk jugs filled with water. And I think we'll be able to tell a big difference between the penetration of those two rounds. Okay, 240 grain Defense Dynamics jacketed hollow point. Let's see how it went. All right, well, this first jug is totally destroyed. And it went into this second jug. It cracked the lid and went right through the back. The third jug, it went in and out the back. The fourth jug, it went in, but then it kind of went out the side on this one. and it looks like it totally missed the 5th jug. So it kind of veered a little bit. Let's try the buffalo bore round and see if it doesn't go straight through. I'm ready for another shower. 340 grain hard cast buffalo bore plus P plus round. Let's see if it goes through more than 4 jugs without veering off. Getting wet today. Sure, we're in for a shower today. This first jug, totally destroyed. Second jug, totally empty. Third jug, it's kind of bulged out the bottom. Fifth jug, I mean, that's 5th jug, it's split wide open. 6th jug, straight through. 7th jug, still leaking. 8th jug, went right through. No, it's 7th. This is 8th. 9th. 10th. It went through all 10 jugs. That's why you get the buffalo bore, for deep penetration. So for dangerous game or puncturing through thick tissue, you're going to want that buffalo bore. Okay, 240 grain jacketed hollow points, defense dynamics. Let's see if those knockdown targets can handle it. Let's go look. All right, well, I think I hit right here on this one. There doesn't seem to be any damage right here on this one and here on that one. I'm seeing these lead discs. That lead is just flattening. There's another one. And going down into the dirt. 44 Magnum seems to be holding up just fine. It just doesn't like 223 or 556. Let's try the buffalo bore and see if they still hold up. $340 grain plus P plus buffalo bore. Let's see if those Amazon knockdown targets can handle it. Guess I gotta hit it. Woo! 6 of those. Lets you know it's there. Let's go look and see if the targets are okay. Okay, well, buffalo bore, we can see right here, it kind of stamped it a little bit, but there's not really any pitting. And so even with the buffalo bore, this 3/8" AR 500 steel is still holding up. All of these that are all cratered is just from that 5.56. 44 Magnum, the hottest load I think you can buy is that buffalo bore 340 grain plus P plus. I haven't seen any hotter than that. These hold up. For pistols, I like them. Rifles, I don't think they work. Thanks for joining me on Shooting the Breeze. That 44 Magnum sure is a fun gun to shoot. It doesn't kick so hard that you regret it, but it still kicks hard enough that you know you've just touched off something pretty powerful. It's good to see the difference between those defense dynamics really going through those milk jugs. It did kind of veer off to the side, whereas that buffalo board just punched straight through all 10 of them. Who knows how far back into the hill it went. The knockdown targets held up. They were just cheap off Amazon. Anyways, I'm glad that they're holding up to every pistol round that I've thrown at them. Join us next time, and we'll have some more fun for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see me shoot next. See you next time.